Hello everyone, dear friends, Vladislav Stashenko is in touch as always, and today in the first part of the video we will talk about meme coins, how you can make money on this. In the second part of the video, I will share my thoughts on Bitcoin, discuss the last meeting of the Fed and what awaits us in the near future. The video will be as always interesting, positive, useful. Right now, a big, fat, huge like in advance, and we'll start. Okay friends, to begin with, I want to remind you that you definitely need to be subscribed to my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description, since I can quickly dump information on certain coins there when I fix profits. As an example, I just recently published information about FLOKI. I remember we bought it at the very bottom, and the coin made about 9x's at the peak, after which I wrote that it would not be superfluous to fix a profit. But there were of course people who succumbed to FOMO, greed, and did not fix it. After that, the coin rolled back, and just the other day, there was again an opportunity to properly fix it, after which we saw a rollback. The thing is that Binance published information that FLOKI and the PEPE coin, which has become sensational lately, another new meme coin, was added as a list into the innovation zone, to which FLOKI and PEPE reacted with growth. Also, considering that now is the time when meme coins have woken up again, and it reminds me a little bit of the spring of 2021, when the market was at a high, at its peak. Then there was also a trend of all sorts of shit coins, and in principle it would not be superfluous to pay attention to certain coins now. I personally added the Elon coin to my cryptocurrency portfolio again. I bought it at one time, it made excess, after which I fixed the profit, and today in my opinion this is a plus or minus the bottom of the bear market for this coin. Therefore, I decided to add to my portfolio. If I see that, for example, the meme coin trend will pass within a short period of time, then I will probably transfer the money to another coin, if there is no shot. Because I remind you, there is no value in these meme coins, except for the community and admins who manipulate the course. There are no technologies behind these coins. It's just a fan who can shoot for luck, give access, make his investors rich, or in turn became scam and reset. Recently, there have been a lot of questions on the topic of various shitcoins, whether I invest in such coins or not. And now let's sort it all out in order. As I said earlier, in my videos, the trend is your friend. If today the trend is meme coins, all sort of shitcoins, why not try to make money on it all? If there is another trend tomorrow, then accordingly it will be possible to try to look for opportunities in the next trend. I personally invested in meme coins and am investing in them, but according to my strategy, which helps me to be in the black. And now let's figure out what you need to know before investing in this whole story. And accordingly, what strategy can help you catch your winning ticket here and earn. First, when you buy a particular coin on Pancake or Uniswap, you need to understand that you immediately lose an average of 20 to 30% of your money. Because on about the same Pancake, now on average you need to put a slippage of 10 or 12%. Just when you buy or sell, the exchange rate falls or rises. And accordingly, all this extortion leads to the fact that if in a minute you want to sell these coins, you will already be in such a fat minus. But this doesn't bother us, we want to earn money and catch fabulous access here. Second, when you buy certain cheat coins, you need to understand that you become a liquidity for those people who came in earlier. It can be admins or their close associates. Well, also in order for you to earn this very access, someone has to buy after you and create liquidity for you. Whether it will be, only time will tell. In principle, here we see a pronounced example of a financial pyramid. If with ordinary altcoins or Bitcoin, it's all stretched out for a while, it's all, let's say, blurred at a distance, then here it all happens very quickly. At a distance, sometimes 1, 2, 3 days. But some good meme coins that are fixed, they can live there for a longer period. But often here it's all short-term, in the format of a couple of days. Third, all these coins, all these shitcoins should be treated like a lottery. Each of these coins is a lottery ticket that can be played or can be reset. Accordingly, the right strategy here is the balance that you allocate for such manipulations, for such games to divide into parts. For example, if you have $10,000 that were allocated for the purchase of these shitcoins, you do not need to throw them into one or two coins. Divide into 10 to 20 coins. That is, sometimes an investment of $500 or $1,000 in such shitcoins is enough. And then already at a distance, it will be possible to see and display some statistics, whether you are in the black or not. For example, you invested in 10 coins of $1,000. Some of them were reset, some of these coins were given access, you fixed them, respectively you saw your final balance in a month. Are you in the black or not? And then it is already possible based on this to adjust your strategy well, or even make a decision for yourself. Such a story is interesting to invest, to try to make money on it, or maybe it's not for you. Because here it is important to have a moment of luck. Well, as I've been in some community that really give high-quality recommendations. Although, often there are 5 or 10 more coins for one high-quality recommendation, which soon becomes scam. Fourth, the community in such coins, which are in Telegram and Discord, are not your friends. Since if you get into such chats, you see screams of happiness there, screams that this is the future diamond that will make 10 or 1,000 access. Why? The fact is that there is not enough liquidity for everyone. Even if you came in on time, if you see some beautiful balance on the screen of your phone, an unfixed profit is not your money yet, since the task of admins is to keep as many people as possible. And when you see, for example, some coin was fixed, and then some rats not by 99%, then in principle it is clear that it was fixed by the admins. They have reached a certain peak and accordingly further understand that there is too high a risk that some ordinary users can do it. They basically reset the coin and moved on. Therefore, some medium-term or long-term hodl doesn't work in these coins here. Yes, indeed, there is a possibility that some coin may become a gem, like the same FLOKI, SHIBA or the same PEPE, which is now on everyone's lips. But for this you can just leave some part always, so as not to torment FOMO. But often in 99% of cases, all these coins are accumulated within 2-3 days of the week. Well, or a maximum of a month or two, because this trend, it flows very quickly from one coin to another. Therefore, you need to keep your finger on the pulse. And when you see some cries of happiness, some screams, stories about the fact that now there will be the listings on some cool DEX exchanges, some stars will advertise, then perhaps this is just the last breakthrough on which you need to fix, and not to go for the whole crowd to be slaughtered. Fifth, in this investment, you will be tormented for the first time by a pronounced FOMO. It will seem to you that you took too little, or bought too much, or vice versa, did not fix it, or fix it. Again, if you look at investing in the usual standard altcoins, there is of course also FOMO. Fix some access, the coin went higher, FOMO. Did not fix the coin, went lower, FOMO. Then in this case, it's all at a very short distance here. It is often clear here that there will be, as they say, some kind of business or not for several days. There will be access well, or there will simply be a zeroing of this investment. Well, what is the right strategy here? I will say so, the magic pill, as I said earlier, is to divide your balance into a large number of coins, invest the same amounts and then add all this to the overall statistics. Then you will treat it as certain mathematics. Somewhere there are scams, somewhere there are access. You fix all this, whisk it into a pile, if you can continue to play in such pyramids in the plus. And the last one, in 99% of cases, these coins are reset to zero. They just become in scam for 1 or 2 or 3 days. Well, it happens a little longer. Only 1% or even less become standard altcoins that are experiencing a bear market. Well, and which may eventually reach the bull run queue. Further, there are no insiders here. If you hear that some kind of coin is a gem, some kind of diamond coin that will make 100 access, most likely everyone owns this information. Here you need to be very careful, because the real insiders are owned by those who launch coins and understand how they will promote it all. Well, maybe some close bloggers, influencers, who are starting to push it all to the masses. Here is exactly the answer to the question why I did not give information on certain coins, on certain shitcoins on my channel. Since there are a lot of cases when, perhaps with the best intentions, some bloggers post information about such coins on their channels and just admins unload into the audience. To prevent this from happening, I'd better give you a number of recommendations that will help you make money on the market of these meme coins, on the market of the shitcoins, if you're interested in this topic. Let's summarize. Meme-coins are not about saving and multiplying your capital. Playing with large sums here is not safe for your financial health. But here there is an opportunity with a small amount, and of course with a lot of luck, to earn capital. If suddenly this happens, which, strictly speaking, I wish you, do not forget to keep your capital in normal fundamental coins, which can show growth at a distance. And how should we not forget that we're still in the bear market phase, and there are a lot of altcoins here that have sunk by 90, 95 or even 98%. If, for example, we assume that we will return to bull run again, maybe in a year, maybe in 2, then by investing in these coins you can at least make the same 10x's. And of course, if you have tried to invest in such cheat coins in a complete minus, then perhaps this is not for you. Do not worry, as they say, there will be other opportunities, and I will try to continue to please you with high-quality recommendations on my YouTube channel, on my Telegram channel, which will again lead us to the thousands of % of profit, as it was already on the last bull run. We turn to the second part of the video, namely to our favorite Bitcoin. Just recently, on May 3, we had a regular meeting of the Fed, at which the interest rate was raised by 0.25%. If you listen to the head of the Fed, Jeremy Powell, it becomes clear that they realize that their actions have some consequences. As you know, the expectation is reality. The expectation was the fight against inflation to bring it to 2%, but in reality, we get a kind of banking crisis, since 4 banks with yards of money have already been scammed since the beginning of the year. As you know, people always tend to find faults. And here, of course, we have the Fed in full view, who will want to burn at the stake if a series of bank scams suddenly continues, and people continue to lose their money. The Fed will have nothing left but to start printing trillions of money again, and everything will start in a circle. They struggle with inflation, and as a result, they begin to launch the printing press again. And often such events, of course, lead to greening of the markets, and perhaps it will be a certain boost at a certain point in time for start of a new bull run. Now regarding those positions that were recruited for $16,000, I already said in the last video and wrote in my Telegram channel that I was partially registered for 30,000. As I say, you should always protect your profits. Well then, I am waiting for a further upward movement as part of my balance. If there is a Bitcoin of $35,000, $38,000, perhaps we will see a certain alt season, because there has not been anything interesting yet. Well, somehow stupid if everything ends now and we go down. But you also need to remember that the markets don't owe anyone anything, and anything can happen at any moment. At this point, we just need to have the right actions, and we need to diversify your investments. In general, I will keep you informed. Okay, friends, give me feedback in the comments. How do you like this video at all, and whether it was useful to you? Write down what you think about various shitcoins, meme coins, whether you invest in such projects or not. Also share your thoughts on Bitcoin. Is the continuation of the upward movement waiting for us, or at the bottom already waiting for us? Very interesting to read your opinion. If you liked the video, it was useful to you, put a fat like, subscription bell. In the description there is a link to my Telegram channel. I dump a lot of valuable, interesting, useful information there. In general, it is necessary to be there. Thank you all so much for watching. Hug you, love you, good luck and bye.